guys, how you doing? This is Manga, etc. and I'm here today to bring you the review for One Piece Manga chapter 787. What's good about this chapter is that the fact that we've basically skipped over most of this 10-minute wait for Luffy to be able to essentially activate Gear 4 again. And there's not much happened in the chapter itself. There's a few things. There's the Sabo versus Burgess fight, which I want to talk about last. We found out that Zoro's and in essence Frankie's big plan to stop the bird cage from closing is to actually push it back. And when I saw that, I was like, oh, I was expecting something more. I was expecting some big drastic combo attack with Zoro, Frankie, Kinemon and Kanjuro, and all we get is Zoro lacing his sword with Haki and trying to push it back, and then we have Frankie with the Tontata, and they're pushing the Smile Factory into the birdcage. And Frankie decided this only because the birdcage is not getting cut because it's made of sea stone. So I was disappointed with that bit. The other bit of the chapter is essentially Don Flamingo, and he's looking for Luffy. He's using awakening powers to just basically get rid of all these fodder that are around. And he's just basically looking for Luffy, and he's just getting mad. He's just basically shouting out to Luffy, telling him to come out. And by the end of the chapter, he's like, alright, if you're not gonna come out, boom. And we find out that how he starts to shrink the bird cage quicker. We also get, I forgot about this, but we also get how we basically have some of Don Flamingo fodder. They're basically still trying to control things, everyone's still trying to get away from the birdcage, and these guys are still trying to control things, trying to monopolize the area so no one can go nowhere. But boom, hops in Shinjao, the long leg guy, the grandsons and all that. They hop in and they take out these fodder, and we find out that Mancheri has healed them now, so we've got some more people who can participate in the fight. Because I do think something interesting is about to go down, because by the end of the chapter we find out how the bird cage will finish its compression in 3 minutes, but Luffy still needs 4 minutes before he can essentially activate Gear 4 again. So it's a bit what's gonna happen there. I don't think that even if Luffy can activate Gear 4 again, I don't think one shot is gonna be enough. I know Luffy's promising left, right and center that all he needs is one more shot. I don't think it's going to be enough, because like we saw from Don Flamingo in this chapter, he was using what it looks like awakening attacks to take out the fodder. So if he's still got the strength to use awakening attacks, which should be the top end of his Devil Fruit abilities, how's he going to be taken out in just one more shot? I don't see that happening. So I'm very interested to see where this is going actually, because it doesn't look like, if Luffy's not the one to take out Don Flamingo, I don't mind. I don't mind. I know some people will be like, no man, Luffy's the main character, he needs to take out the main villain of the arc. But I don't mind. It's not every day. It's really not every day. So if someone else wants to hop in, Sabo wants to hop in and take him out, I don't mind. But moving on to the last thing I want to talk about, and that's the Sabo versus Burgess fight. We get to see some new attacks. Blazing Dragon King! Blazing Dragon King. But yeah, that's actually not what I wanted to say. But it's a long story why I get hyped up about this Dragon King. But you know, if you're watching this, you know why. you know why. But yeah, let me get back on topic. So Sabo and Burgess, they fight in this. They fight. We get to see Blazing Dragon King from Sabo, and we get to see a new move from Burgess called the Galleon Lariat, which is quite impressive. Like Burgess is like this actually made me realize that Burgess is like really strong. Like because from what we've seen of Burgess, we've got the Surge Elbow that was causing like little craters in the Colosseum, and we see the this attack in this chapter, and it broke a building. So I'm starting to think, like what's gonna happen when Burgess actually puts a punch into an attack. Also, something that I noticed, something that my brother brought to my attention actually, is does Burgess know Haki? I'm willing to say that he doesn't, because in this chapter we have Burgess attack. But we have Burgess attack Sabo, and Burgess knows, he didn't know at first, but he knows that Lucy from the Colosseum fight was actually Sabo, and Sabo showed him that he's got the Mera no Mi just before he attacked. So if Burgess knew Haki, wouldn't he have automatically attacked Sabo with an attack that has Haki, because he knows that he's a Loggia and Loggia's attack, so intangible basically. So just for that alone, and for right now, I'm saying that Burgess doesn't have Haki, and that his knife that he's carrying around with him, it might hold some special ability for him to get the Devil Fruit powers, and that's why he feels adamant that he can stay there and fight, because as we know, Haki is quite essential in a fight with Loggias. So yeah, moving on to rating. Nothing happened in this chapter for me to give it more or less than a. So that's what it's going to be, a 3-star rating. But tell me your thoughts and opinions on this chapter. I'm personally looking more forward to the next chapter, really. I think something epic's going to happen. I don't like that word epic. I think something major is going to happen in the next chapter, so I'm more forward to looking more forward to that. So I'm happy that this chapter's out the way, really and truly. So yeah, 3-star rating. Rate, comment, subscribe. Take care, have a nice day. I forgot to mention one thing that I did find very interesting. Sabo in this chapter mentions how that even though it was Blackbeard and his crew that essentially the reason why that Ace is dead now, he has no problems with his crew. Like, he's not after them at all. He's not angry at them for that fact that Ace is now dead. So I'm starting to think that his beef is with Akainu. So like, Akainu, if you're watching this, if Sabo catches you slipping in the dark alley, boom, you're dead, mate. You're dead, mate. I think Sabo is after. I essentially think Sabo is going to take out his frustration, his anger, his sadness on Akainu if they ever do meet. So we do learn this. Yeah, we do learn that. So let's get a Sabu let's get a Sabu versus Akainu fight now. I really want to see that. After this chapter, I do really want to see that. So yeah, that's the last thing I wanted to say. Rate, comment, subscribe. Take care. Have a nice day. Hey guys, how you doing? This is just a quick message to say that the other day I realized that I've got more than 10 subscribers on YouTube now. So yay! Round of applause to me for that. And a round of applause to you guys as well. Like, thank you for supporting my channel. Like, I was gonna shout out each 12, because I think it's 12 subscribers that I've got now. It was the last time I checked. Personally out, but I can't remember all of you lot's names, and I don't think it's fair to do some and not the rest. So, but if you're watching this, big up to you guys. Thank you very much for the support so far. For the people who know about Manga etc. through Twitter, it's kind of hard to determine that, like, if you just followed me back, so you have this amount of subscribers, or you actually supporting. But if you're actually supporting, a round of applause to you guys as well. Thank you very much. Even if it's just that you checked out my channel because I asked you to, or you favorited one of my videos, or retweeted one of my videos, whatever it was, if it was support in any shape or form, I appreciate it very much, and I'm very thankful for that. And that's all I wanted to say, guys. Yeah, just I'm happy right now. I hope Manga section keeps growing. I hope you keep supporting, and yeah, take care. Have a nice day.